Hello, my gravy baby. Welcome back to another achievement run in Hearts of Iron 4. Now, I have a lot of Hearts of Iron 4 achievements. Sure, I don't have them all, and I don't have any plans to get them all, but when I see a cool challenge or something that I think will be worth getting in HOI4, I want to get it, which does tend to end up being usually the hardest achievements in the game, ones that most people don't have, as those are the ones that kind of tickle that little scratch in my brain you get when you see, you know, an achievement. But then I kind of ask myself the question, what is the opposite of that? What is the achievement everyone has, but I don't have? And thankfully, HOI4 and Steam in general, I should probably just say, has a built-in feature where you can actually see what everyone has and what you have in comparison. And actually just scrolling down the percentage list until I see something I don't have, guess what? It's the Munich disagreement. Now, for some unknown reason, I just thought I already had this and I had gotten this at some point, but apparently I was gaslighting myself. Or maybe it's just the monoxide leak that is currently leaking throughout my house and has been for many years, leading me to believe that I'm a popular Hearts of Iron 4 YouTuber when in reality, I live in a shed. As Czechoslovakia occupy Munich while fighting Germany. Realistically, doesn't sound too hard. So I thought, why not add the extra challenge and unpredictability to this one by turning historical AI focuses off. That's right, I'm going to be the Czechs with AI focuses off, meaning everyone around me is going to want to eat me. And for old time's sake, we're gonna go ahead and drop the Benesh in there. Hey, I mean, the good thing about the Czechs is that we do have a pretty strong start, especially if you play it right. And I am planning on playing it right. So I'm thinking I immediately just flip my political party here, and I either go down the right or I go communist. I don't think I particularly want to go communist. That's because I'm seeing a lot more stuff to do down here potentially, and obviously we could also just become a German partner, but I don't think we're going to need to do that today, hopefully. So it is a little bit disingenuous with the instructions here, because you do actually have to occupy and control the whole state, not just the city of Munich itself. Yeah, I love the fact that Czechs do actually start with some really good tank tech. I mean, we're already down to light 2, and if a little bit of a rework, we can get something amazing, but I always feel a bit conflicted because we do get obviously 4 starting tank divisions, but they're not what I'd consider good. Boy, and I have not played the Czechs in a long time, so I'm not too sure how this is going to go, but we're going to give it our best shot. Oh, this is new. I don't remember this. The Skoda Works investments. We can actually invest in our MIOs. I'm not too sure I'm going to be going for the shipyards currently. Might be a little way off getting myself a port. Now, I would like to flip as quick as we can here, and we can still go down the German appeasement over here, which would flip us even quicker, but then we get locked out of doing an Entente of our own, which does also unlock more goals for us at the bottom, which are just free, so I'm going to take them over getting over to the German side as quickly as I can. And yeah, the Germans did go the historical route, but they could still do a historical, like, befriend Czechoslovakia here, so I'm going to keep my eyes on that. Oh, we've made our own faction. We've got Romania in there. We could also get Yugoslavia, but I'm still just going to wait a little bit to see what everyone ends up doing here. I'm not sure where the Italians are going either, and we also have the Republic of Austria, which isn't great. Hungarians are also going democratic, which actually isn't that ideal considering well, I was just about to do something. I mean, if they just very quickly deal with this, though, this could work out in our favor. There you go. I think we're actually just made that a lot easier for me. I think I'm just going to be able to battle plan run in here. They don't even have the full front line covered. Now, annoyingly, I can't actually puppet them here because they will be a supervised state, which we don't really want, but it would be nice to have gotten those resources off them. So I'm just going to annex them, and then I think I may actually re-release them just so that they keep going down their focus tree and getting all their industry done. It also means I don't have to worry about garrisoning them, at least not yet. We have got incredibly unlucky with our flipping though. I haven't got a single event actually fire, which isn't great. I'm just going to go down the focus tree to do it instead, at least speed it up a little bit, because I really would have liked to try and justify an Austria here here. But that's not going to happen, considering we're taking our sweet time here. I guess instead I'll just go ahead and dissolve Bulgaria. I think we should be safe here on guarantees. The French might actually still pop one, but they also guarantee me, so I don't think it matters regardless, as long as it's only France that guarantees. The UK could still be a little bit of a surprise here. They are flipping, so maybe we should wait a little bit, but I think we can get away with this one. And by the time we justify on anyone else regardless, the UK should have flipped, I hope, or at least be fighting themselves. Oh yeah, also I can't remember exactly what happens with this guy here, but should I be worried? I should probably be worried. What does this branch do? Oh, okay, it's just the Commonwealth one. I think we might be good. We'll find out. You know, I like a surprise. And since we do start with all that tank tech, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and get to work on already building a little light tank here and, you know, putting this to use. Yeah, I was trying to just make something that's a bit cost effective, but also won't explode on contact here. This is going to be a very early tank, I will say that much. And for early tanks, or just tanks in general, you just really want to prioritize that breakthrough and then your soft attack. And I guess armor as well. But with a light tank, that's not really what you're prioritizing, is it? I just want to note as well, we still don't have a single event to flip. We're up to 41 right now, so I think we're going to have to take this all the way. This is going to be a little bit annoying as well, because we are going to have to call Romania in. I'm not too sure how much they're going to end up getting, but, you know, I'm not too fussed regardless. I'm just getting free land for the sake of free land here. Oh, this is a little awkward. Romania never took anything, which means Bulgaria is just going to be stuck. You know what? I don't even care. Oh, that's ridiculous. 1938, we've still not received a single event to flip. Guess what? I don't think I've ever been this unlucky in a long time. Unless there's just something hard-coded with the Czechs that they don't get them. This is incredibly unlucky for me. Like, realistically, I should have had my justification for Austria already, I reckon. I don't think we'll be able to get them in time now. Oh, there you go. We actually just got all the way up to 50 simply by just having an advisor. Oh, I still actually can't even go down this part of my tree regardless. It's fine. I don't think there's anything in there other than becoming friends with the Germans, but I could go down and do the Hungarian situation, which I think I've already figured that one out. Do I go ahead, though, and just go for my justification on Austria? They could get guaranteed by the UK here, and they are just very stubbornly not flipping. I mean, I can relate. I was in a similar situation myself not too long ago, Mr. Chamberlain. I mean, we haven't really got that much world tension on our belt right now. I think we should be fine just to YOLO in there. The world tension's only, you know, 17% right now. What's the Polish question even do? Should I just hit it? I don't know if that's gonna mess me up or not. I hope it doesn't just throw me into a war with the Polish, but we'll find out, I guess. Because any which way about it, I don't want to fight the Polish. I want to keep them alive and strong so that, you know, I do have a bit of support if it ever comes to it with the Germans, who are in a faction with Chile. There you go. British finally went ahead and flipped. Pretty handy for us, as long as they keep a faction. I do not want them joining the Axis. And the Soviets have, of course, exploded into something that I imagine probably won't get resolved very quickly. But they did go with Bukharin, so maybe it will, actually. I think it's usually... Actually, I think it is Bukharin, because sometimes he spawns down here, right? And that just never gets fixed. Yeah, I think it's time we actually put some stuff in our infantry as well. This is what we've been using this whole time. And I don't think that's going to cut it, I'll be real. We're just going to do infantry in the block for now. And then I might throw some artillery in later. Obviously, we don't have a lot of manpower to mess around with here as Bohemia. And we are Bohemia now, too. Well, that didn't actually lead to anything. I got an event. I clicked through it. And nothing happened. Oh, the Germans did the anti-Soviet pact, which means I think they're going their friendlier version of their tree, where they just kind of make everyone on their side. But I think that also means that we might have a better shot here at getting Austria. We can actually check the German Anschluss status by just hovering over this, and already we can see they can't do it right now, and they need to have an army at least 8 times bigger currently. I'm not too sure how we figured that out specifically to the decimal point how much larger their army needs to be, but we know Yaroslav over here, he's got a little bit of a tickle in his water to mathematics. So my tanks have actually now gone ahead and they're almost refilled up. up here and actually workable. I just need a few more light tanks, and we are making them pretty quickly. And yeah, these guys are actually pretty good. And I got a medal on here for taking over Sofia. Yeah, annoyingly, I was going to go for Austria-Hungary because you can actually form it as Bohemia. I don't think we realistically need to. The puppets are just as powerful, but we would get a lot more manpower if we did this, and of course loads of cores. But for what we're doing today, I don't think we need it. We would have had to take over a bit too much stuff because we need Yugoslavia, Austria, we need this little bit of Switzerland for God knows why. Oh wait, I think, does Austria start with that? I think they just maybe demanded that from Austria. So I'm not going into Switzerland, I can tell you that much. We also need Romania and Yugoslavia, which I don't think we need. This is a lot of hassle for not a lot of gain right now. Oh, plus on top of that, Romania has also just been guaranteed by the British. And yeah, that's not happening. Have I been guaranteed by the British? No, apparently not. I'm assuming it was just through an event or something, because I don't think you can guarantee people in factions. At least not that I'm aware of. Although I may still go in and take out Yugoslavia because they have flipped communist and they're kind of just free game, I'll be real with you. I don't know if they are going to join, you know, the European Combine. The European Combine? I may risk it though. I'm not too sure. We're not entirely in need of them at the moment. Ooh, okay. Got ourselves what we actually want here though. We are going to go into Austria. Hopefully get them capitulated real damn quick and fast here. Well, you know what I was just saying about Yugoslavia? Well, there you go. They've gone ahead and joined Communist China's faction, which honestly, I'm not that upset about, as long as it's not the European Combine. Oh, yeah, sure. Why not, Germany? Get in here. You have got to be kidding me. Well, wasn't expecting that one as I was actually in the gates of Vienna. On top of that, the Germans were too. They had volunteers. Okay, whatever. I don't think I need them anyway. Matters anyway. Our time to strike the Germans is about to be any second now. They got two justifications. One on Lithuania for them not giving the memo back, and one already on the Soviets. So, I reckon, very quickly, we're going to be fighting them. I love as well. Love, they're currently fighting over in Central America. Oh, of course they are. You know, they're making their little American alliance over there. They got Chile, we've got Mexico. What's the point? They lose out on Hungary and Romania, and they go to the next best thing, allegedly. Hey, who the hell's justifying on me, actually? The Germans are. Well, you know, you've saved me a bit of work there. I was really hoping, because Poland's also got a justification on the Germans, that they would take advantage of this. I'm praying they do. Maybe if I justify on them as well, they might wake up. I don't even know what's going on right now. I think we may just have seen, yep, the Germans are fighting the British because El Salvador joined the British faction. Well done, El Salvador. You did it, boys. You've caused chaos. Oh, should I just justify on the Germans right now? I'm going to do it. I think we're in a stable enough scenario. Actually, I'll just wait for these other forts to be done in 30 days, and we will just declare. And I think we should be good. Look at everything on my border right now. I think the Germans are pretty spent everywhere. Again, all we need to do is occupy this. We don't have to get a full capitulation, which I'm hoping we do get one. But I don't know if Mexico or Vanguard Chile here are actually going to count as majors. And I'm going to wait for the surprise of finding out. Oh, hold on a second. Let's justify on someone else. I don't want to fight them. Actually, never mind. They've just demanded the Sudetenland themselves. You know what? Come take it, Germany. I dare you. Declare on me right now. Yeah, I love that if you look at the fate of Czechoslovakia here, if you just give in to the Germans, you know, the game will end for you. I don't think the game's going to be ending for me today, though. Okay, I am going to go in as soon as this focus is done on Chile. I'm hoping they don't have any other guarantees and I'm about to be surprised by it. They don't, which is good for me. Annoyingly, the Germans don't have a front line with anyone currently because, well, they are fighting the Soviets. Yep, there's a bit of a Polish roadblock. And, yeah, that's a little bit of a problem because Poland has lost their justification here. Not a great fan of that. Maybe the Germans will still go down Danzig or war. They have the option for it. I could wait just a little bit longer. Not too long, though. This might actually be the most cursed axis I've ever seen, though. Look at this. You know, there's nothing in Europe except Ireland, which is currently under British occupation. And then look at America. Look at it. Yeah, they definitely just did Danzig, or they just got their justification on the polls. So if they're going to declare that, that's going to be very funny. I can't wait any longer, though. My justification is gotta go right now. That is when it goes up. I could wait a little bit longer, but I'm not gonna. Ooh, Germans seem a little bit scared to join. They have not answered their allies' call. There you go. Now, I think this won't be too much of a problem. Just look at the German front line right now. And I have 6 pretty damn good tank divisions. That's exactly what I want. You see this impassable terrain here? That means that if we break this off down these tiles here, this was a technical encirclement. Ooh, okay, only one of those German tanks got out there, but look at that. That is a pretty damn good encirclement there. And those tanks were pretty much the only threat I was worried about. They've got one left that they've actually got still over here retreating, and then a light tank, which I'm not too worried about. Nice. Okay, I'm not going to continue pushing over here. It's horrendous terrain, so I'm just going to leave my puppet troops there to keep them occupied and hopefully hold, and then I'm going to bring my tanks up to here where it's much better terrain to be pushing. Whilst they may be light tanks, they definitely get the job done. So I went ahead, I pulled out of the south. The Germans, for some reason, are really adamant at trying to attack across the river here, especially, I don't know why they're doing it when they're also fighting the Yugos now. I also did call in Romania as well, just to fill out the front line a bit here, and I'm just mostly focusing on encirclements like we just got over here. Although maybe letting Romania into the faction wasn't a good idea, considering what they're currently trying to pull off here. Let's just go give them a helping hand here before things go catastrophic for some of my units. The encirclements do keep coming, but you know what else keeps coming? More people entering this conflict. Why is France now here? So I really don't appreciate the fact there's just a whole bunch of Japanese troops here as well that have... Surely you've got better places to be. Hold on a second. When did this happen? I'm not really going to complain. It's just a straight up free encirclement, but... what? There were Romanian troops here. Why are they doing anything? Well, there you go. I hope it was worth it, boys. Look how many units they've just piled into this one little section right here. Really be awkward if I was just to take my tanks now and cut them off. Because I'm gonna be real with you, it's not that difficult to do. And there we go. I even did the force attack just to make sure I got that encirclement. I'm just going to chop this encirclement into 2 encirclements and get to eat it. I mean, I get sometimes the AI just, they cannot help themselves. There you go. All gone. Dealt with. And I don't think we're going to need to worry about France too much sooner. Now, because we did that, I think we need to rush on over to Munich now and actually get that under our control, because I do not want Yugo or anyone else to occupy that, and then we have to wait for a peace conference. Oh! I guess I don't have to own the whole state. There's the achievement right there. Okay. I guess I got double lied to. I mean, hey, I thought that the achievement was lying to me in the first place, but then it turned out the achievement lying to me was the lie. Oh, my factions find the Soviets too. Didn't even realize. Sure, okay, but one thing at a time. I just decided to battle plan the last bit of this. After that encirclement down there, that was pretty much the entire German army, and as you can see from France, there wasn't much of the French troops left. I'm actually out of manpower too, and it's not because I've actually lost that many guys. I mean, we've lost a lot, I'll be real, like 600 odd K, but for what we've taken, not that much. It's mostly because I haven't had the support to actually just go up to service by requirement, so that's great. Also assuming that a lot of these casualties are probably just from this battle plan I'm doing. Oh, actually, yeah, let's take a look here. What have I actually done on the Germans? 1.6 million. Okay, 14,000 Peruvians I've taken down to 242k of the Japanese, 165k of the French. Okay, how on earth did I get 2 Paraguayans? I got 2 people from Paraguay. Oh boy, ain't that pretty. Look at that. We are absolutely huge on the map. I don't know. Yeah, we just got to capitulate the Japanese, which I don't think is going to happen. The Americans are firing them, though. Maybe they'll go deal with that. Slovak rebellion. Oh. I didn't even know that was a thing. They did not put up much of a fight. I'm not entirely sure what to do now. I was just going to go ahead and wait around, see if anyone invaded Japan so we could get an actual peace conference here, but it's not looking too likely, at least not in any time soon. I'll be real with you. I did just notice, actually, there are some Romanian troops have actually made it over to go help Manchuria, which, I think you guys should come home real quick. It's not looking great. Yeah, also just got, like, a bit of Germany now, just hanging out over there. But yeah, I think we're just gonna be done here. I got the achievement that I wanted. We could just keep waiting for someone to eventually capitulate Japan, but I don't really want to live in this world any longer. We got what we came for, and I gotta say, I had a lot of fun doing it. That was a pretty easy, short achievement, like most achievements should be, Paradox. I didn't have to go on a goddamn world conquest to get one little pop-up of dopamine. But hey, I did enjoy it, and it wasn't really too bad to actually get either. I mean, sure, there's probably way easier ways to do it, but I did kind of want to have an actual game while going for the achievement, and I did have a game. And look how beautiful Bohemia is now on the map. I guess it's kind of mean, but I really wish you could do like some of the formable than Austria-Hungary for the Czechs. I mean, especially if you end up being the Bohemian Empire, at least let me access the HRE stuff or something dumb like that, right? And just a suggestion, Paradox, if anyone's listening. I don't think you'll be watching this random achievement video, but you never know. But if you enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe down below, and let me know if there's any achievements you'd like to see me do next.